Hi everyone, this is Silver Valley Flame and my name is Debs. I thought it was about time we done another energetic blocks session. I have been doing quite a few of them lately and I have to say they've been so enlightening. People have been getting so much insight and coming and doing some theta healing with me. I'm absolutely loving it. So I thought I would just do a few little pick a piles for you and see what wind is coming up for you. So let's make a start. So pick a pile, 1, 2, or 3, guys. I'll just give you a wee while, or you can pause the video. We're going to see what card comes out for each one of you, and then we're going to clarify it. So give me a card for pile 1, please. Guilt and shame is what we have for pile 1. And the card that goes with it, please. Card that goes with it, please, for pile 1. Inferiority wound. I can never say that word. Inferiority wound. So this is what we've got. Usually tied into the heart chakra. So I'll read them out for you. You may be feeling as if you're quite unworthy, feeling constant unworthiness feelings coming up, as if you're carrying the weight of the past mistakes with you all the time. May manifest as self-judgment or over-apologizing for yourself, or an inability to forgive yourself, often keeping you stuck in the past and hindering your ability to embrace yourself with compassion and acceptance. Sometimes this happens when a loved one has passed or someone has moved out of our lives and isn't speaking to us anymore. Not always, but that's what's coming to mind at the minute for some of you. And the second one, to feel inferior will show up as feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, or a constant need to prove oneself. This wound may manifest as a fear of failure, comparing oneself to others, or avoiding challenges due to the belief that you're not good enough or worthy of success. Well, you can see how the two of them would go together there, because they're both feeling unworthy. Okay, let's have a wee look at the tarot here and see what the tarot would like to give us to explain for my pile 1. And could I please have 5 cards? Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers in reverse. So this is about indecision, feeling unable to make decisions. We have the Hermit. We have the Death card. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. Interesting, all in the upright as well. And the next card, I said it too soon, the 5 of Swords in reverse. Just give me a minute and tune into the cards. So immediately what they're giving me is, for a lot of you, you will have walked away from a relationship that hasn't been serving you. If that's not the case, it's taken time out to make some changes in your life, to come out of battle, and to move on to pastures new, to understand what isn't serving you and what hasn't been serving you for quite a while. Because we have the King of Pentacles here, and he's all about stability. He's very dependable. He's prosperous. He's a provider, and he makes wise investments for himself. Again, there's no gender in tarot, male or female. And the Death card here is about transformation. So you're making the changes in your life, and the Eight of Cups is all about action. It's about walking away from what hasn't been serving you onto pastures new. And obviously, the Hermit speaks for himself. That's inner guidance. That's taking time to reflect. The Hermit is very in touch with his feelings. He knows when he has to make those changes. He knows when he has to go in. He knows when he has to walk away. He knows when he has to come out of battle. And most of all, he knows when to leave the past behind. So this ties in for you, pile one, about freeing yourself up from being stuck in the past in regards to feeling unworthy. And you're going to do it with the help of either sitting journaling or listening to yourself recorded or taking a little session, some talking therapy, and working through your self-limiting beliefs. So that's for you, pile one. If you would like a session with me on uncovering your blocks, I can record the session and send it off to you. So let's have a wee look at pile two. And that will be the beginning for you to start to really understand where you're at. It's all about understanding yourself. That gives you great power, when you understand what's going on in your psyche. There's no greater feeling than understanding yourself. At the end of the day, that's what we all want to do. I will put little pile stamps on these for you guys. So pile two, for everyone who picked pile two, this is you. First card for my pile two, please. What wound are they looking at? First one, broken trust. Okay. Second one, please. Second one for my pile two. Success and fulfillment. Okay. Broken trust will show up as difficulty relying on others, fear of betrayal, and a tendency to isolate or push people away. This wound is rooted in past experiences where trust was violated, leaving a lingering fear of being hurt again, and often manifests as an inability to fully open up or believe in the sincerity of others' intentions. It's that old adage, in love, for instance, just giving that for an example, doesn't have to be. When you've been hurt, you say, I'm never going to fall in love again. I'm never going to go there. I'm done with men. I'm done with women. I'm done. I'm not leaving myself open. I'm defending myself. You can see him standing there with the knife behind his back. So that's what that's all about. And of course, that ties in with success and fulfillment, because if you're going to block yourself, you're not going to be in any way moving forward and creating and improving yourself. So let me just read this one out for you. Will show up as achieving external success, but feeling unfulfilled or empty inside. You may experience a sense of accomplishment without inner contentment. So this is about your inner work, how you feel in your inner world. Not how you're presenting yourself to the outside. It's how you really feel on the inside. As if something is missing despite meeting your goals. And it's even like going out and buying yourself a lot of things. It's nice for a little while, isn't it? But then it sits at the side of the counter, or you hardly look at it, or that little buzz that you got has gone because it was all in the actual externalness of buying it that you were getting your joy. It wasn't from the actual inner fulfillment. So let's ask the tarot again for pile two to break it down, and let's go for the 5 cards. for pile 2. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is about lack of action. Okay. So let's get the 5 cards. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Look at all those pentacles. This is like materialistic. This is about your stability. This is about your money. It's how you're feeling about yourself. And the Moon. Okay. So, again, you are holding back. The Moon is all about what's not being seen. You're just so obsessed with holding on to what you've got. Look at that card. Look how closely he's guarding his heart. He doesn't want to get hurt again. He doesn't want to do anything that's out of his comfort zone. The 4s are all about stability, how stable you feel in your life. He's not letting anybody else in. Okay, he's got his 4 pentacles there, but has he got room for anything else? No, because his arms are around that, his feet are on that, and he's even got one on his head. So, I mean, where's room for expansion there? And with the Moon, again, he's afraid. The Moon is about being afraid and not seeing any further. The Knight of Swords in reverse here, that is, just feeling unfocused. The Knight of Swords in upright, he's focused, he's driven, he knows what he wants. It's red with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse here. So he wants to come out of this. He wants to come out of this lack of focus that he has. And he can also present himself as being quite bullish and, putting on like a hard armor. I always think of the Knight of Swords like that. And he can be unpredictable as well. And he's trying to come out of this. He's trying to recover. So this is you trying to, trying to reach yourself, really. Trying to find that trust in the world again, and trying to be working towards that fulfillment that life can give you and that success, but from a heart space. It's all about dropping into your heart. These pentacles, there's no cups here. This is like a sword as well. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. These are all quite, where's the hearts? I'm looking for the hearts. Even at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, the confusion, the lack of action. The Ace of Swords in reverse is quite chaotic as well. So this is a very powerful message for you, pile 2, to look into the trust. When you start to trust, you drop into your heart, and that's the energy that we are all moving into in 2025. It's all about heart-centeredness. If you're not in your heart, you're going to have a lot of challenges as we move through these new energies. So I hope that really helps you, pile 2. Let's move on now to pile 3. Okay, could I have the first card for pile 3, please? In regards to their energetic blocks, what are the wounds? Again, if you'd like me to work with you, all my offerings are on my website, Silver Violet Flame, and I am going to be putting on a half-hour theta session, because it has come to my attention that a lot of you are moving through these blocks really quickly. And I wanted to give an opportunity for people to not have to spend as much money, because I do give a lot of myself in the theta healing sessions. You do get a lot of healing from me, a lot of powerful healing. And I thought I can do that. I condense that in half an hour, and it will be strictly half an hour, but it will be focused, and you will get a lot of healing. And the likes of these little things, we can get to the bottom of them. So let's see. First one for pile 3. This is all fundamental stuff. This is about your foundations. Your foundations have to be secure before you can move on. Okay, first card, please, for pile 3. What have we got for my pile 3? Money wounds. Interesting. And the second card, please. Money wounds are also tied into feelings of unworthiness as well. Moral injury. Okay. Interesting, the bottom card was mother wound. Let me read out the first card, money wounds. Needing to address a money wound will show up as a deep inner conflict between your spiritual self-worth and your material abundance, creating feelings of scarcity, unworthiness, or a fear of financial instability. This disconnect may lead to patterns of self-sabotage, financial struggle, or a constant chase for wealth without ever feeling truly secure or aligned. Next card, moral injury. Addressing a wound of moral injury will show up as a deep sense of internal conflict, guilt, and shame resulting from actions that betray your own values or morals, leading to emotional numbness, confusion, and difficulty trusting yourself. This can create a gap between your inner truth and your actions, resulting in a long-term struggle to reconcile what you've done with who you truly are. This is about your labels. This is about not really knowing who you are. Your own, how can you have self-worth about yourself if you don't really understand who you truly are yet? So let me get the 5 cards for my pile 3, please. Five cards. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords. So that's a card of waiting, indecision. 2 of Swords. Okay. And the first card, Justice in reverse. The 5 of Swords in reverse. The 8 of Cups in the middle. The Knight of Wands in reverse. And the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So, injustice, that is these 2 cards here, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the Justice card in reverse. These are about unfairness, feeling like you've been dealt an unfair lot in your life, feeling nothing really will satisfy you, feeling like you've been always dealt a rough hand, and feeling unaccountable really for it too, because what they're giving me is tied in with this moral injury card is you're inclined to project that onto others and put blame on others, because that's what you were taught by your caregiver. Well, nothing's really, this isn't your fault. This is what has been done to you. This is because you've had a hard life. This is because you have to work really hard for everything that you get. Maybe you've been brought up in a family that you've been told, well, you have to work hard. You have to work hard in order to achieve. This causes problems with money because a lot of times that's not the case. And when we have a money wound, it often ties into feeling unworthy. So if you're feeling, well, I mustn't be worthy of receiving money in an easy way. I mustn't be worthy. That's not for me. It's like money doesn't grow on trees. Not in our family. It doesn't. that's not the way our family works. It's all indoctrination. It's all labels, putting labels on people and saying, no, the things don't happen like that for us. We have to work hard for what we get and be grateful for it. So that's what these two cards are about. Unfairness. Both two cards have unfairness. These two here is, this card is quite egotistical and impatient. He just goes after what he wants, the Knight of Wands, and he doesn't care who he hurts in the process. And he's very in and out energy. He's not settled. He doesn't have an inner peace within himself. And he wants to really try and come out of that. He wants to find that resolution within himself with that Five of Swords in reverse. He wants to come out of that, but he doesn't feel he's equipped to do that. And then in the middle here we have the Eight of Cups. That's where we drop into the heart. That's the only cups here in this reading, and it's right slam dunk in the middle of the reading. And the card, he's walking away, and he's decided that it's time to move on. I've had enough of this. I need to address these wounds. It's not fair. Look at the scales there. Look at the scales there. The Justice card is all about scales upside down, and that affects your morale, and it just puts you into that cycle of, this just keeps happening to me. That's why we're doing these energetic blocks sessions. We're helping people to understand this is what we've got. Just look at your belief systems, go in and change them, and that's you out of them. That's how quickly it works. So guys, I'm encouraging you to really address this. This is the year to do it. Pile 3, that's what we've got for you. If any of you want to ask any questions about my work and what I do in a session of theta healing, please don't hesitate to email me. I'm happy to talk it through with you, any questions you have. As I said, I'll be putting up the 60-minute session, the 30-minute session. The 60-minute session is already on my website. So best of luck to all of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.